Argentina get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Argentina contra Inter. Los jugadores ya están entrando al campo de juego.
National anthem of Argentina rings out. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Argentina need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Camavinga, here's a chance! No, he's missed it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
No, he's not getting his way this time. He's shifting through the gears here. Thauvin. And he lines up a cross. That is a brilliant interception. Robertson. Now Mucci. Mbappe. Delivery, bullish header! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
He's found a way past. He's got away. So much time. Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Messi. Messi. Messi.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during...
And Messi! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Messi.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed...
Messi! Hits off target and by quite a way.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Argentina, oh, that is asking for trouble. Tovin, that has ended up in no man's land. But they've got it again. Some good work on the right flank here. Flashes it across. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. He's had it taken off him. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Donnarumma. That'll be a throw-in. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Can he get away here? Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold finds himself offside. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Camavinga, good purposeful running this. And he's managed to get free. Delivered a great chance! It's a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Tovin. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Now it's Fernandez. Nice control. Fernandez, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Kane, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
No, it's wide. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's a sharp pass. Pass somewhat off target. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Fernandez. Camavinga. Van Dijk. Mbappe has created one goal already. Look at the space here. Chance! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Convertido en el minuto 42. Número 30.
Argentina are having a ball here. Messi does well to get it back. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al
Chooses
tiempo
to go
reglamentario.
cross-field.
That's a cracking
He's having a hit! Caicedo. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think a warning's about right, just a slight rush of blood, nothing too intentional.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Argentina enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. So the action resumes. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Schlotterbeck. just about within shooting range. And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled him to one side, he's told him what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
Mbappe. Van Dijk. Played back to the goalkeeper. And Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. He's being urged to shoot. Jimenez. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi being hunted in packs.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
And here's Tovin. Van Dijk. And it's Jimenez. Camavinga. And it's
La cantidad de
Jimenez.
espectadores de este partido fue de 60.810.
Jimenez. Big chance! And that's a sharp finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Minuto 62. Número 2.
Schlotterbeck. And Robertson. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. In with the challenge. Now it's Messi. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Jimenez. Alexander-Arnold. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's found a way past. Picked out brilliantly. And it's Camavinga. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's having a pop! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Camavinga probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game. Fernandes. Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Número 6.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quick.
Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Número 10.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Messi. Messi.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And Messi! No, that's just wide.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Oh no, what has happened here? And this is Kane. Ball swung in. Alexander-Arnold. Schlotterbeck clears it away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Now it's Isak. Oh, that's ambitious. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Schlotterbeck. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Mucci.
Se van a jugar 4
That's
minutos
rather
de
hopeful.
compensación.
And that's wide. Camavinga. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's decided to go for it. Inter Milan are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing
Cambio.
wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Could be danger here. Caicedo. Chance for a shot! And with that, the end. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests